Hey everyone, it's Jennifer with Pink Lady Oils, and I am going to be sharing my screen in a few minutes. And I wanted to jump in here and talk to you a little bit about our bogos this week. It is happening. So give me a second to get everything together. Um, let's see here. I always forget which comes first. So give me a second. Learning all these new things, right? So, we are going to be talking about bogos. And it's pretty exciting pairings. We haven't had a bogo this year yet. So, this one is a goodie, and you're going to love it. So, here we are. I've done this a few times now, and I hope that uh, you've been able to be patient with me and follow along as I have been, sharing things throughout Facebook land and social media, and maybe I even have seen you in person. But I am going to share my screen and show you a few things and just like some things of how you're going to use these oils. If you're brand new, you're in for a treat because you can get a massive savings. Your membership is waived. It's typically $35, but if you know someone like myself who teaches and sells, then you get that wholesale discount. And so it's really great. So I'm going to be telling you all about this week and how this is going to work. So here I am. And to start off, what we want to do is share with you what actually is happening. So it is going to go through these dates, but it's always while supplies last. Okay. So you don't want to snooze on it if you're interested. Now, if you're not a member yet and not subscribing to doTERRA, or you haven't tried it, maybe you've came to class and it just wasn't the right timing, and now it is. Or maybe there's something that has come up and you're like, yeah, I just really would like to find a solution. Then you're going to probably find something in this package. So, what I want to do is talk to you a little bit about the pairings. So, the first one is that you can buy all of this together. And when you do that, obviously you save the most money. And then you're also going to be getting a lot of freebies as well. So, I want to be able to go through that all with you and be able to. There's something really crazy happening on my screen, and I hope that you can see what I'm showing. Okay, I need to stop my share for a second and just see if, um, okay. I think that is all going right. I don't know if anyone's on that can tell me if things are looking okay. Let me see if anyone is able to comment. I don't see anything. All right, well, I'm just going to keep going. Something just weird just came up, but all right, well, let's hope that you can see it. However, bogos are happening this week and it's a really great week. So it's always while supplies last. So you definitely don't want to wait. So the first one is helichrysum. So buy helichrysum and get frankincense for free. We've been talking a lot about Frank all month long. If you've been in any of the Wellness Wednesday classes this month, you know that Frank is king and that frankincense goes back to Jesus's day, and that it is a very sacred, very, very precious oil that can do a whole lot. So both of these pairings are ones that are going to go in your first aid kit. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. So that's the first pairing. You're going to say $52. Then the next one is copaiba and lavender, both very calming oils. And we're gonna be going through in a little bit more detail in a second. The second two, excuse me, I don't have passion because I actually love it so much for just my own perfume that I'm run out of it. But I do have cheer. Okay, so it's buy passion, get cheer free, and then buy peppermint, get wild orange. Those two go together. Um, and then you have both the ones for soothing of your stomach and all those upset stomachs. By digestion, this is one that I actually made myself because I think my pre-done one with Doterra is I gave it to someone, and then you get tamer. If you decide to get the whole BOGO bundle, then you're going to get this this cute little box, okay? And it's going to be free with your BOGO bundle purchase, obviously with which you're going to save about $15. And then if you do 150, it doesn't have to be just the BOGOs, could be anything. You're going to get rubbing chamomile for free. So let's go through um, some of the ways that you're going to use those, okay? So first of all, we're going to talk about peppermint and wild orange. Now, those two definitely go together, but they go separately as well. So you can do a lot of different types of things with that as well. Are you still seeing? No, I think you're not. My screen share just stopped. Oh, man, I'm having technical issues here. Sorry about that. Let me look. Yeah, that for whatever reason stopped. So we'll try it again. Okay. So these two are the one BOGO, buy peppermint, get wild orange for free. You can see kind of what it does. Now, peppermint, one drop of peppermint is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So you don't need a lot. I love this time of year to make a spray bottle. I just reuse one of my doTERRA bottles or find a small one with a little sprayer top, and I put, about 10 drops in a bottle with some water, and I can spray it on the back of my neck. Or I can just get a drop with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil because you always want to carry oil with that. And I put that on the back of my neck. It's also really great to spray your baseboards for those little critters that you don't like, any of your ants, spiders, all those kinds of things. Because it says supplement on it, um, you actually can give yourself some a fresh breath, and it tastes super amazing. You can put this in smoothies. But remember, you want to be really careful. I add peppermint to brownies, and it's also really good for just clear breathing. So if you're really, really adventurous, you can put it on the top of your roof of your mouth, and it's going to really open up your airways, and it can help relieve some head tension. So that's peppermint. Wild orange is very, very uplifting. And I always suggest this one, especially in the time of the year when we have not a lot of sun, like winter, and it's kind of dull, and it's especially spring when we're not getting a lot of sun yet, and it's still kind of like trying to be warm, but it really isn't. Wild orange is really great for that. Um, I love the smell of it. It always is like a happy oil. It just really uplifts. It smells amazing. You can clean with this. I love to put this in my yogurt. It's a really good one for afternoon slumps. These two are a great pairing in your diffuser. So that's the first one. Okay. It's just going to give you, those two are going to give you a lot of joy. Okay. So the second one, the next one is, um, is digestion. And these two are going to really help you with your tummy. Okay, whether you are a big person or a little person, you are going to really benefit from these. Okay, let me see. I think I have to switch out this. Okay. Oh, I see. Why is that happening now? Oh, I'm having so many technical difficulties here. I've never had issues with this before. Okay. Well, it's just the way it's going to be. Okay. This one is for happy tummies, digest and touch with which is digest zen. And so it's really nice when this is called the touch form. It's really nice when they're like this because it's very easy to apply, very easy to carry. They're not going to leak. Really great for backpacks. But both of these are going to be really great to have on the go. And I always have this in my first aid kit. And I have this always when I travel. I have it with me because if you have that issue, it really can be very, very challenging to do life, you know? So talking about digest and touch, with this is you're gonna go ahead and roll that right on the stomach and the area that's bothering you. It helps with queasy feelings. It's really good after big meals or you're just not sure if you ate that meal that was a little bit too much for you, and it's already pre-diluted, which means that already has fractionated coconut oil. It's ready to use. Okay. Then Tamer is the one that's in the kids line, but big people like the kids line too. So it's really good for sensitive tummies. Again, all the same things for travel. It's got a fresh minty aroma, a little bit different. That digestion is got that anise in it, and it's a little bit different, like the licorice, taste to it. And that is going to be your digestion. All right, and that's going to pop me back out, and I'm going to find my next one, which I'm not really sure why this is happening, but we're just going to go with it. Um, there we go. And what we're going to be doing is I'm talking a little bit about mood management. So, passion is one that I really, really love. It is one that is, it has like a spicy smell to it, but it, I don't know, it's very, very, I'm trying to describe it, but I really love it for perfume. It's like one of my favorite ones. Boy, this is really going a little crazy. I'm gonna stop this the share and just talk to you because something is happening really wonky on my end. So I don't know if it's happening on your end. I'm not really sure. But it is really quite crazy. It just keeps on going through and it keeps opening new more and new windows. So I'm not really sure what's happening there. So let's just go through these oils without that. Okay, and then the next pairing is going to be I have to look now because I'm still learning what is actually going to happen. Um, I believe it's by Copaiba, get lavender for free. And we've talked a lot about lavender. In fact, Copaiba was something that we talked about last month because you should have gotten it if you got your foundational wellness last month. And so these two we've been talking about. We know that both of these are really actually for calm. So lavender is very calming for the mind, but it's also very calming for the skin. It's helpful for sleep, for anxious feelings. It's really great on the go again. This is that same, you know, pre-diluted oil, and it's just really great. Now, copaiba is really the one that you want to use for calming your nervous system. Okay, any head tension or neck tension, skin issues, stress. We don't have stress. Who has stress? It's very gentle and it's gentle for babies. You can put a little bit even on their gums when they're going through teething, but it works for people all the way to 80. So anyone can benefit from that oil. Okay, those two oils. Okay, and then um, the extra thing is getting that free rum and chamomile when you purchase 150 PV, and that's points product values. Okay, so this one is very calming. You can put a little bit in tea for that chamomile taste. It's going to calm your mind and body. I love to diffuse this one. I do this a lot with Megan. It's really good in the bath, like one drop in a bath with maybe some Epsom salts. And what I usually do is get the Epsom salt and put the oil right into the Epsom salt, and then I dump it into the tub. It's going to help with skin imperfections and emotions. It's going to soothe that. It's like a sweet apple like aroma. So that one is free if you purchase the 150. And don't forget, if you get the bogo box, you're going to get this for free. Okay, so you would get this for free, and then you can stick all your oils right in there. Okay, so that is a really cool thing, a little extra freebie. Okay, now if you are been thinking about doing any of our foundational wellness, you can still get the free frankincense with either of the bundles. Okay, so if you are really thinking, oh, I really want frankincense, that would be a really great way if your budget allows you to do that. So you could do the BMG and the omegas, or the BMG omegas and the PB Restore, and I can go through that with you. And honestly, if you just put link below, I'm happy to get you a custom link so that when they go on sale tomorrow, that you can go ahead and get add your oils to it, and you'll already be getting that free frankincense. So it's a 5 ml frankincense uh, oil. Okay, that's this size, and it is going to be around about 85 drops, and you can get that with either of those two options. Otherwise, when you want to get the oil of the month, it's always purchasing before the 15th of the month. Okay, there are some rules with that. And you can go ahead and just message me, and I can walk you through it to make it a lot easier. Okay. And we already kind of talked about the frankincense and the helichrysum, but I do want to just overall tell you a little bit about helichrysum, because I actually don't think we did go through helichrysum. I missed that one. So this is your first aid duo, and helichrysum is going to be ones that support skin healing and recovery. So I love this one for anyone that gets nosebleeds. It's also known as liquid stitches. It's great for any bumps, bruises, scars, any of that kind of stuff. After sun exposure is really help. And again, it's pre-diluted, so it's going to be in this what they call touch form or roller ball. And I love this one for any bleeding. So if you have a person that gets a nosebleed, or they're older and their skin really rips easily, this one is really, really good for that. And because it's a roller, you can actually take it out, take this cap off, and use these little plunger things, and then go ahead and put it wherever you want it if you're trying to do something that you want to keep hygienic. Okay. And put a little bit on like a cotton ball, and put it up their nose where the bleeding is, and it will stop. It's pretty amazing. we actually did this. I've used it quite a few times, and everyone is always amazed by that. Then frankincense we've talked a lot about, but it is helpful for any type of stress, skin, or emotions. It's really great for prayer and meditation. It supports cellular health. It reduces those fine lines, or lines of wisdom, as I like to call it. And it's really a must-have for any for just daily grounding. And that one is really those two are always in my first aid kit. Okay. So that's kind of the deal. And so I'm going to be having a lot of graphics in my Pink Lady Oils group. And if you are interested in joining my group, I would love to have you. I can send you an invite, and then you can get a lot more education that I'm going to be doing throughout the week. Now, if you are not a member and you're brand new, then there's going to be some extra goodies that you're going to be able to get. Let me find the graphic for that so that I can tell you the right. So, let's see, not that one. Why am I having trouble? Why am I having so much trouble on these? Um, no, I don't. I guess I'm missing it. Anyways, with that, if you're brand new, and you decide to do the foundational wellness, not only you're going to get that frankincense, but then you can also get any of these pairings, which you're going to be getting at a discount, and you earn points on that. So even your first order, you're going to be earning points, and then you're going to be able to get these at a wholesale discount and be able to start you on your wellness journey. So I would love to help you if this is something that you really that you've been thinking about, or you're really unsure on how to do this. I love teaching. It was part of my job as an occupational therapist, and obviously as a caregiver, I need to put all my efforts into Megan and taking care of her so that she is well and safe and thriving. So, but I do this because I can do this around her schedule and at night and online. So it really benefits me, and I love teaching so much. I miss that part of my job a lot. So if I can answer any questions, please put them below. If you are looking for, if you'd like to get some of the VIP information on some of these oils, I'm going to be doing that a lot in my Pink Lady Oils Facebook group, and I would love to have you. So I hope you're having a good Sunday. If you're in Wisconsin, I guess the word of the day is stay cool, because we're in the 90s, which is really ungodly hot for us. But personally, I don't mind it because we don't get it that often. And yesterday we had a big celebration, so we're all still recovering from yesterday and enjoying just kind of laying low. And this month we also have a few other specials like in conjunction with all this. So if you're interested in using any of the other discounts, let me know, and I'm happy to walk that all through for you. So I hope you have a really good day, and be well, be kind, give someone a smile when you see them next. And just if you ever see someone that is not able to speak out of their mouth, that you would comment and address them as a person, because we find a lot of people just just ask me questions instead of Megan. And that would be a tip that I would just have you share, is just comment on something they're wearing, or smile at them, because they feel that they feel because they have lost so much. So that's just my tip for the day. Hope you have a great day. Stay cool in Wisconsin, and have a great summer. Hopefully see you out there at some of the events and things. So have a good one. Bye.